Hi and welcome back. I'm here starting a run, or maybe a run hike, from Vallorcine to Chamonix, which happens to be the last 20k of the race I have on Friday, which is the CCC by UTMB. We got here to Chamonix yesterday with my crew. My crew is my wife and my daughter, and it's beautiful weather, amazing landscapes. And today I'm gonna do the last long run, so to speak, but not pushing too hard, keeping it easy. You can see the beauty of the place, and I'm so excited to be here. A little bit intimidating with the mountains, but it's part of it. I will be running this in the night during the race, most probably, or almost surely. So I won't see these landscapes from Friday to Saturday. So let's have a look today. Nearly 3 kilometers in. Oh, it's so beautiful, but it gets hot in the sun. In the background we see the jagged peaks of the Chamonix Valley proper. 4.5 or 4.6 kilometers from Vallorcine, and we enter the forest and the real climbing begins. So I think it's going to be like 5, 6, 7 kilometers with some downhill, but mainly relatively steep climbing to add up to those 1,000 meters of elevation gain. And then the last 8 kilometers is downhill from La Flégère to Chamonix. I'm going to climb a bit and let you know how things are going as we reach higher. Steep climbing. Well, you know, looking out like this, it's very easy to get distracted and miss a step or stumble. Fantastic trail, so beautiful. Here it's a bit rocky, not super technical, but not totally smooth. And now I am into a downhill. Nice descent. I'm gonna run for a bit to catch some time. And oh my god, that's what happens sometimes when you trail run. But it went well, nothing broke. So now all we have to do is keep running. Maybe I should stop the camera. One fall, that's it. This was not an easy downhill. I haven't fallen again, but it's so rocky and rooty, at least a little bit too technical for me to attempt running, really. Steep, rocky. Hello. I'm impressed. Somebody's running up this extreme gradient in such technical terrain. Well, okay, let's keep going down. Actually, going up is easier. I'm enjoying it, but to be perfectly honest, it's a bit more technical in the downhills than I thought so far. Well, here I am in the opening, approaching La Flégère, and I meet another Mexican, because I'm born in Mexico. What's your name?
Eduardo.
Eduardo. And of course we've been speaking Spanish all the way. It's our common language. And we're both doing the same thing basically, which is checking out this final stretch. Eduardo is also running the CCC. So what is your goal for the CCC, Eduardo?
Oh, I hope I break the 20-hour mark. So
Eduardo looks strong. I think he will do that. And then he will pick up the pieces of me later. Here we are, this famous last uphill, very exposed and sunny, but to La Flégère, and then it's going to be all that famous downhill to Chamonix. So here we're sharing our experiences and commenting that there are some parts that are really technical. So we see how it goes on race day. That's Friday, so today for me at least this is my final training run.
For me too.
And then I'm gonna take it easy. Eduardo, good luck on your race.
You too.
Here we are, La Flégère. Eduardo and I arriving. Actually I feel pretty good. I've been talking all the way up, so that's a good sign. And it took me from Vallorcine, try not to push too hard, 2 hours. Well, a little bit less than 2 hours. So feels pretty good. Now we have 8 kilometers down the hill. Arriving after some navigation issues at our Airbnb in Le Prat, almost 19 kilometers. After Café or Chalet La Floria, since I decided not to run to Chamonix but to run home, I had to sort of look for the best way, and it was not that easy, so I had to take a few wrong turns. Doesn't matter, now I'm almost here. Time for a shower, a good pizza, and a long sleep, and meet my crew who are probably waiting for me. The crew is trying to learn how to use the GoPro. We're doing so-so.
I accidentally pressed it off.
Here we are watching the presentation of the elite athletes. So we're here at VIP Collection.
I'm the member of the crew.
What crew?
The Up and Running crew. Check out the YouTube channel. Found a rock.
Yeah, big mountain. Good job! ¡Vamos, vamos, vamos! Before you realize, here we are the evening before the race. We're going for dinner, and it's a special feeling because of course there's some kind of stress factor. Thinking what's coming. It's going to be wonderful, but it's going to be very, very tough. The weather is expected to be very hot, and they have asked all runners to take their hot weather mandatory equipment, which means more cover for the neck, additional water, sunscreen, and a few other things. I did that final training the other day, running those 20k on the last part of the course, and maybe I just pounded too hard on the downhill, but I'm gonna have a lot of more downhill tomorrow, so hope my legs hold me up. And apart from that, I'm going to try to go to sleep quite early and be ready to leave at about 6 or just after 6. There's a bus that will pick me up not far from here and then drive me all the way to Courmayeur for the start. Thanks for watching, and soon it's time for the real thing.